The Dodgers take on the Rays Game 5, and that's going to be an 8:08 p.m. Eastern first pitch in the World Series. Now, this series is all tied up at 2 games apiece. The Dodgers are the $1.65 favorite, total 7.5 juice to the over. We're 2-0 in our last 2 MLB tier package plays on patreon.com/Brock Page. We're also 3-0 in our last 3 daily best plays on that very same website. And access to that daily best play costs just $1.99. We also have over 790 members signed up and active on that page. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. Now, the Rays are plus $1.40 for an upset win. And if you like them to cover the run line, they're minus $1.25, catching the 1.5. Tyler Glasnow is on the bump for the Rays. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Now, Kershaw is 3-1 in the playoffs, 2.88 ERA, and 31 strikeouts in just 25 innings of postseason work. He also has a postseason whip of just .84. In addition to that, Kershaw went 6-2 in the regular season, 2.16 ERA, and a .84 whip as well. Very same whip as his postseason number. Now, LA's in the top 3 in fewest runs allowed per contest, top 3 in fewest hits allowed per game. This Dodger pitching staff has given up just 3.5 runs per contest for the entire season, and they also give up less than 7.1 hits per game. The Dodgers also give up less than 2.6 walks a game as well, and they rank in the top 10 in the league in striking batters out. LA's winning nearly 73% of their ball games when they bat first. They're also cashing in on the run line in nearly 65% of their contests as the away team as well. Now, Corey Seager is batting .344 in the postseason, 8 homers and 18 ribbies. Mookie Betts also has a playoff batting average of .290 with a dozen runs scored and 10 walks. Max Muncy and Will Smith each have batted in 13 runners respectively, and Muncy has a playoff on-base percentage of .444. Now, the Dodgers are in the top 3 in run production. They're also in the top 10 in hits, and they're averaging nearly 5.2 runs per contest in their last 10 head-to-head meetings with Tampa. So certainly good success getting runs across the plate when they play the Rays. And speaking of the Rays, they've got Tyler Glasnow on the bump for him here today. 6.08 ERA here in the postseason, 1.44 whip. Tyler's also got a career postseason record of just 2-4 with a 6.46 ERA and a 1.50 whip as well. So really lackluster, very unimpressive numbers out of Tyler Glasnow. And despite their Game 4 victory last night, the Rays have still lost 5 out of their last 8 ball games, and they strike out nearly 10.3 times a game. They actually rank in the top 3 in the league in strikeouts at the plate. Now, catcher Mike Zunino is batting just .166 in the playoffs with 23 strikeouts and just 4 runs scored. Willie Adams is also batting a measly .156 in the postseason. Only 5 extra base hits and 20 Ks for Adams. And of course, can't forget about Brandon Lau, who's really struggled. He's got a postseason batting average of just .130. He struck out 25 times and scored only 7 times. The Rays rank in the bottom 10 in the league in hits per contest. And when it comes to the total in this one, we do have another monster play on this total on my Patreon website. This game is being featured as my MLB tier package play, where we are once again 2-0 in our last 2 picks in that category, 6-3 straight up in our last 9 picks in that very same category as well. So if you want to find out if I'm on the over or the under in this one, you got to sign up for my MLB tier package play on Patreon. But as far as the free content goes for right here on YouTube, I had to lean toward Kershaw in this powerful Dodger lineup. Give me the Dodgers winning this one outright and going up 3-2 in the series.